alive, was it? We can keep running. Or we can walk through this door.
This place is getting more crowded by the day.
I tell myself the bustle's a blessing. There'll be time enough for quiet contemplation when I'm dead. So, did you find the answers you were looking for?
I still don't know what to make of this gift, curse, or whatever it is I've been given. But there is one thing I can say for certain. I am a dominant, Ifrit. And there is nothing I can do to change that. It is a burden I must bear until my dying day.
Spoken true. Forgiveness, and in turn salvation, can only begin with acceptance. It's a path we all must walk, no matter how colourful our histories.
Sid, you once told me that you wanted to build a place where people could die on their own terms.
I did.
I've been thinking about that. Why not a place where people can live on their own terms? For 13 years, killing was all I knew. So obsessed with death that I never stopped to consider the lives of those around me. Lives that I see now were scarcely worth living. Be they bearers or beggars, most march blindly to their end, never realizing that they too deserve a choice. And I dare not turn a blind eye to their suffering any longer.
So, atonement then, is it?
That was the answer we found.
The only one we need.
I'll be expecting you both to pull your weight.
And we will.
Well then, with a sprinkle of fire and ice, this plan of mine might just work.
What trouble are you looking to get yourself into now?
The best kind. We're going to sneak into the Imperial capital and pay a visit to Mother.
And the last of our farmholds in the eastern provinces has succumbed to the blight.
Without their yield, we will be hard-pressed to fill the capital's granaries before winter.
If there is a capital by then, the black creeps closer as we speak.
And yet you do naught but bawl and bluster.
Your Radiance?
If it is fertile land the Empire acquires, we need but look south.
If you mean the crystalline Dominion's holdings, we are bound by mutual accord. Theirs is a neutral state whose borders we are sworn to respect.
Gentlemen, did we swear to see our people starve?
Well, I really do think that... Well, I don't think
The gates of Oriflamme buckle at the flood of those come seeking refuge from the Blight. If there is not grain enough to feed those within our walls, how, pray tell, will we feed those without? But instead of setting your minds to riddles such as these, you lock horns with an enemy from across the sea, sending our soldiers to the slaughter in their thousands. The Empire bleeds, and you sit here prattling like crones in a tea house. And you fancy yourselves leaders of men. Sanbreque is naught without her citizens. We are but their servants. If their land is being wrested away, it is our duty to claim new lands for them.
Your Radiance! You cannot mean a war of conquest.
That is exactly what I mean. It is time we expanded our dominion. This is the will of great Grieger.
There will be uproar. Then we must find a way to distract the citizenry.
But how much will that cost? And what of our legions? Shall we raise the furs?
Well, someone will have to contend with the Dalmex.
I will not keep you. You all have much to do. Where is my son?
The Lord Prince is currently garrisoned at the Strait of Arthur. If it please you, I can send word requesting his immediate return to the Holy Capital.
That won't be necessary. Tell him instead to see to his wounds. Bahamut's strength will be needed again soon.
As you command.
I must have misheard. You mean to tell me that the Mother Crystals are the reason the world is dying? Are you mad?
I have been called that on occasion, but no, not today. We've all seen it firsthand. Empty wastes where once were green meadows. Land drained so dry of its ether, not even the rats remained. But where was it all going? I spent years searching for an answer until I saw it standing right in front of me. There, in the self-same crystals we look to for their so-called blessing. All right, listen. Take this crystal. How does it allow us to conjure magics? Answer, by drawing ambient ether from the air. And where do these crystals come from?
That's easy. They're mined from the mother crystals.
They're one and the same. Although admittedly this here fits more easily in the pocket.
But the mother crystals are massive. Some as large as mountains.
So you see the problem. Imagine just how much ether can be drawn by something that size. As to where it's all going, mind, well, I can't know everything, can I?
We are taught that the mother crystals are divine. Their ether a gift from the heavens. For centuries, nations have fought and fallen for want of that gift. If what you say is true, how did no one else see it?
Who says they didn't? Maybe the truth was inconvenient.
Inconvenient to whom, exactly?
The higher-ups? The gods themselves?
So now you want to do something about the crystals? And what? We're not helping bearers and dominants anymore.
I didn't say that. I made a promise and I intend to keep it. But if we continue down this path, there's only one fate that awaits the realm. And we can't very well set our people free if they're all lying dead in a blighted ditch. Not if we want to create a place where they can live on their own terms anyway. Sort of defeats the purpose. So, if we have to bring the old world crashing down in order to build us a new one, what say you? Are you with me?
I suppose it's about time I repaid your faith.
You could have just said aye. But it's nice to have you aboard all the same.
What have I got myself into? I'm going to need more than a few potions for this.
Don't mind me. Just taking a quick breather, and I.
The reports from Eastpool are disturbing. We knew the Vicereine had no love for her subjects, but to order the slaughter of an entire village.
You've lost a letter.
Not just a letter. I lost everything. There's a hole in my damn pack and full...
It can't be that bad, surely.
How could it be any worse? I'm a courier. I carry things. Nothing, that's what. I buggered it right up. Worst of all, that letter I lost...
Maybe if you retrace your...
I'd scour Storm from coast to coast if I could, but there are curse breakers in the... No. I'll just have...
Fine.
Are you serious?
It sounds like the hideaway could use those supplies.
Gotan's bales, perhaps? I took a tumble in the bushes when I was... If you can find everything and if you can find...
If it's there.
Wonderful. Now, I have to run if I'm to make my next delivery. I trust you can find your way to Gotan's bales. Oh, and hurry, will you?
I'm sure he doesn't. The letter won't last very long out in the elements. I should make for Sambrek as soon as I can.
I heard Otto barking at his lot earlier. Didn't sound happy.
He's never. Where are you, Randall?
Is everything all right?
Forgive me, young man. I'm worried about my friend, you see. He left some time...
Why leave the safety of the hideaway?
For coin. The hideaway can't survive on goodwill alone. And oh, wait.
I was.
Then might I ask a favour of you?
I'll do what I...
Oh,
what can you tell me?
His name is Randall, and I suspect you'll find him in Lost Wing. He's been working for Quinton, the tavern keeper. He'll know something.
I'll speak to it.
Safe travels, my friend.
The courier said his pack might have split while he was passing through the bales. I'd better keep my eyes open. Good. Looks like I'm in the right area. More of the lost supplies. I doubt he could have fit much more in his pack. Still no sign of Sid's letter, though. We've come this far. Might as well ask around.
A little overdressed to be picking grapes, aren't you?
I'm looking for a letter someone dropped nearby.
Can't say I have.
Well...
Wait, I did pass a dog with something. No idea if it was your letter, but you never...
Which way did it go?
Towards Lost Wing. Seemed well looked after.
To the village, then.
I'll have you know, manning the village entry is no small task. There's plenty of unsavoury sorts in these parts looking to get their thieving claws into what's ours.
Hi, Collier. Did Master Quintin summon you?
The shad's all salted and smoked. But it'll be an age before the stink's gone from the stink.
A whole day on the line and they're still not dry.
It seems we have our culprit. Sorry, boy. Someone's waiting for this. And he's waited long enough already. Hopefully this will keep our courier out of trouble.
That'll be enough for today. We don't need you risking the curse for a barrel of shad.
But how did the grocer know his daughter had been stealing off to the vineyard?
You haven't much, but you're free to look. You're always welcome here in Lost Wing.
Ah, if it isn't Sid's young protege. To what do I owe the pleasure?
I'm looking for a bearer called Randall. I hear he's been coming to you for work. He was expected back at the hideaway some time ago. A friend of his asked me to check on him.
Randall, you say? The porter? Yes, I know him. Though, thinking about it, he should...
I'll go and look for him.
He was to meet an associate of mine to the south of here, on Lorbert's Pass. I do hope nothing's happened to it.
Can I have another cup, Daddy?
How many have I had?
Sun's setting fast. They'll all be back from the vineyard soon.
I better go and give her stews.
I heard from a couple of the bearers what you did to them royalists over at the Care. Glad you're on our side.
You all right?
The hanged man. Thank the gods. You're one of us. We were attacked. Randall knew he didn't play the hero, but...
Where did this happen?
Further down the road, please.
I'll do what I can. Goblins. Why am I not surprised?
Stay down! Keep your distance, don't let them get away. Sicko, Torgal. Give them all you've got, boy.
Sorry, Randall. Looks like I was too late. He doesn't deserve to rot by the roadside. I'll speak to Quentin.
Ah, there you are. And? Damn it.
He's not far from the South Gate.
Of course. I knew he was brave.
And you known him long?
A while. I liked the fact that he didn't shy away from dangerous...
Because it helped keep the hideaway afloat.
I'll tell Sid what happened here. Max, and I suppose you...
Sun's setting far.
What can I interest you in today? Ah, yes.
I heard Otto barking at his lot earlier. Didn't sound happy.
Wanted to send a message, most likely.
What happened? Is everything all right?
No. No, it's not.
Maybe I should just own up to Otto and... Oh, there you are. I just got back to the hideaway and thankfully Otto hasn't seen me yet. I don't suppose you,
Found the things you dropped. Only a little worse for wear.
No more skulking about in the shadow, all thanks to you! Losing those supplies is one thing, but if Sid had found out about...
Is it about Cursebreaker business?
If only. It's from his daughter. She's off studying in Canver, and her letters are all that...
He never mentioned a daughter.
Oh, he's a busy man. And thanks to you, he won't be wasting his time smiting so I'd say you did us both. If there's anything you're wanting from Sid today...
There's a commotion in the main hall. What's happened this time?
Clive, was it?
Make it quick. Not saying Fordian, do you? Not bad, if I do say so myself. That it? Fine.
You're all right? I thought you might be... Ah!
So what God's forsaken corner of the realm is Sid dragging you off to this time?
Oriflamme.
The Holy Capital. And what business would you lot having... On second thoughts, I don't want to know. Speaking of Oriflamme, I hear the trading routes leading south have seen more than double the usual traffic. If you ask me, somewhat foul's brewing. And it ain't Tyre's borbile tea. Oh, just go and see Otto, will you?
All right.
Take a seat, Clive.
So you're really going through with it? Sid's been talking about bringing down a mother crystal since I've known him. But that's all it's ever been. Talk.
He's convinced it's the right thing to do. We'll be leaving for the capital shortly.
Well, you couldn't have picked a better moment. Seems the hiding the royalists gave him wasn't enough to dampen old Sylvester's spirits. His legions are on the march again. This time, due south.
Another war.
All as the great Grieger wills it. Bloodthirsty little miss, that one. That's God's for you, innit? Still, might work to our advantage on this occasion. Wars breed chaos. On the front lines, and at home. With a fair wind behind them, a handful of like-minded ne'er-do-wells could melt into the back alleys of Oriflamme. No trouble. It's making it to the capital that's the problem.
The checkpoint.
That's right. Anyone travelling in or out of Oriflamme has to go through Northreach. Lucky for you, I might just know of a way.
This?
Well, no, not that. That gets you an audience with the Dame. And it's the Dame who'll see you safely through Northreach. I'll send a Stolas in the morning, let her know you're coming. We go way back, and she's a true friend of the cause. I'm sure you'll get on like a house on fire.
That's good of you, but... who is this dame, and where will I find her?
She's the proud proprietress of Northreach's foremost house of ill repute, the Vale. And she's quite a woman, if you know what I mean.
A woman? Right.
Don't go blinding her with your charm now, lad. I'll be expecting a full report when you get back.
I suppose that's everything. Now to find Gav.
Oh, you're the new goat at your service. Otto's put me in charge of reading through the reports sent in by our allies and picking out any... And there's no shortage of problems, I can tell you. Well, maybe I don't have to. Anyway, if you're ever interested, reckon you could probably tick off the odd thing here and there.
They say little acts of kindness are their own reward. Me?
The way I see it.
So, what'd you say? Here you go.
It's done. I've seen your face before. You're a friend of Martha's.
Help you with what?
Bandits in the Golden Stables. They're waving their swords around. I think they're going to kill someone. When I saw what was happening, I slipped out the back. I should have stayed, but...
All right. How many were...
I was out of the door too fast to catch. They looked a nasty bunch, though.
Ha! Golden Stables, my... Huh? Oh, that's a fine sword, friend. Heavy, though, I expect. What say we... Get him, lads. I want that blade.
Let's get this over with. I'll be keeping my
There he is! The hero of the gold...
People will think twice about pushing us around again. No good cowards wouldn't have dared set foot in the place if I'd been here.
But you weren't. I thought...
The Blood Axes keep an eye on the town when they're not busy keeping the peace, that is. The Empire might be in charge, but that don't mean they care to keep us safe.
I see.
Just as you did today.
And there'll be a mug of something tasty waiting for you whenever you next stop by.
Right, we've got work to do to make this place presentable.
There he is. The man of the hour. You're the one who saw off the bandit. Takes a brave man to mark.
A Rosarian salute.
Oh, what is it they say? Old habits die hard. If we'd had a few more like you about, perhaps the Rosfields might still... Listen...
Ah, you're Sid's man, if I couldn't trouble you for...
It depends.
Some new bearers from Oriflamme just arrived, and it cost Master Quinton. Man must have been a bloody tyrant.
They're probably...
So,
I can try.
That'll do. Tell them they're safe.
I'll let them know.
Appreciate it. They're sitting over there.
So you're the new arrivals. You're safe here. They don't punish people like us for speak.
Truly. I'm hungry.
Wait here. I won't be long.
That'll be enough for today.
But how did the grocer know his daughter had been stealing off to the vineyard to see them? Sun's setting fast. They'll all be back from the vineyard soon.
Can I have another cup, Daddy?
I'll have 2 plates of whatever you're serving.
Sorry. We've enough mouths of our own to feed without 10...
It's not for me.
Oh, my apologies. Well, in that case, you may have whatever you require.
That's really all it takes.
Of course it is. And Master Quinton commands that none of his favoured guests, well, don't keep our new comrades waiting.
Bread and wine. Hopefully this'll be enough.
Brother, did you see?
Yeah.
May we? Such plenty.
Brother, this place is like a dream. We sat and no one shouted. We ate and more was offered.
I know.
You're free now.
Thank you.
But how did the grocer know his daughter had been stealing off to the vineyard to see the lad?
Master Quinton will never forgive me for it. I want no Wait, that's... Ah, if you're a friend of Master Quinton's, then perhaps you'll help me. His vineyard, Lost Wing's pride and joy.
And you need someone to...
I do indeed. I suppose the smell's got 'em worked up. And little wonder. I tried chasing them off myself, and if I don't bring those grapes in for pressing soon, Master Quinton will have my... You look like you can handle that blade, please.
All right.
Oh, thank you. You'll find a mo...
That must be the vineyard. A few wasps shouldn't give me too much trouble.
Don't let them get away! It's over!
It's over. That's enough. You're finished. Don't let them get away. Over here.
Looks like that was the last of them. I better let Quentin's man. Those wasps won't be
Oh, thank you. Our Gotand Rouge fetches a handsome price among the rich and powerful of the realm. We use that money to keep our The vineyards were Master Quentin's idea.
Well,
I'll see that he hears of your kindness.
Take a seat, Clive. Good to see you.
Quick look. Think you can help?
Very well.
Have you come for a tale?
I have quite the find for you today. What subject shall we consider today? door to the shelves shall ever be open.
Do you need any help, Miss Molly?
I don't know. You could. I heard Otto barking at his lot earlier. Didn't sound happy.
Yes? What? Go on then. Come again. Or don't. I'm not much bothered either way.
Well, 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 someone's in a hurry.
Just following orders.
Funny, I never took you for the type.
Can't all be as obedient as you, Gav.
Eh?
Fine day for a little mischief, wouldn't you say?
Is this all of us?
Actually, Gav won't be coming.
Just the three of us, then.
Drake said is the keystone of the Empire. Oriflamme's in chaos, yes, but that doesn't mean we can march an army through her gates. The fewer our numbers, the better our chances of going unnoticed. And should that plan fail, well, we have our icons to fall back on.
Sid, I don't know if I can. Ifrit still seems to come and go as he pleases.
Ordinarily, priming an icon comes naturally to a dominance. But then, you are no ordinary dominance.
Well, he's still got the blessing of the Phoenix, doesn't he?
Not to mention what he sucked out of Garuda. And did I ever tell you about how he was once the greatest shield in Rosaria? You know, I reckon he could probably cut us a path out of the capital on his own if need be.
Let's try not to find out.
We're less likely to be spotted if we travel separately. I'll meet you in Northreach in a few days. You two behave now.